Hey, I suspected I might find you hiding out here. Do you mind if I join you for a little bit? Okay, cool. I think you will find yourself very pleased with that decision because I come bearing gifts. Yes. I've got coconut water. The best kind. It's the one that's pink. Have you seen this before? Harmless Harvest. No, it is not beet juice. That's what I thought. Ingredients: organic coconut water. Apparently, coconut water naturally turns pink. If you leave pure coconut water alone, and we do, varying antioxidant levels can affect how it naturally turns pink. This process is natural, so we embrace it. I have no idea what the other folks are doing, but I can't say I understand. If something could naturally be pink, why would you make it unpink? Boggles the mind, doesn't it? And it tastes more coconutty than other coconut water. But that might just be, I don't know, like a placebo effect because I love the color of it so much. No, you gotta try it. I think it genuinely tastes better. Let me know what you think. And then I've also got knockoff Pringles, the Good Crisp Company, sour cream and onion, and last but not least, Pocky. I'm not messing around. And not to overload you with offerings. I feel like you're baby Jesus and I'm giving you frankincense and myrrh and a cow. Sorry, I just love you, okay? Wear your jacket. You never bring a jacket, dude. I don't mean to be a mom. It's a good one. I grabbed this out of my car for you. It's a faux fleece-lined windbreaker with all my favorite colors in the world. It's a really good palette. We've got this scalloped edge by the zipper is forest green, burgundy zip, burgundy side paneling. It's got gills. Do you see that? Mustard and navy blue down the back of the sleeve and on the shoulder and the hood, and then a burnt orange. Isn't that nice? It's very autumnal. So yeah, I know you're not cold yet, but you never know. You never know what's to come. So I've got that there for you if you start to get chilly. So, how are you? Yeah, what have you been up to lately? I haven't seen you in a bit. Me too. Yeah, it's been hot lately during the day. It's pretty uncomfortable to be outside for any meaningful amount of time except for the beach. The beach is perfect. Yeah, the water's usually too cold, but when it's over 80 out, it's perfect. It's so refreshing. You can lay out on the sand, and then as soon as things start to get a little sweaty, you take a dip. Whew, perfect temperature again. Could I possibly tempt you to come boogie boarding with me anytime soon? I hadn't been since I was a kid, but a little bit ago I was staying at an Airbnb where in the garage they had all kinds of cool beach stuff for guests to borrow. They had a pretty orange bicycle and surfboards. I was too intimidated to touch those, but they did have boogie boards, and I remembered all over again how insanely fun it is. Yeah, it's hard to get the timing just right for the wave to really pick you up, but once you get it, I would maniacally laugh the entire time that the wave was carrying me to the shore, because it literally feels like you're flying. I'd like to think that it's pretty close to how dolphins feel when they're gliding through the waves together. The past couple of times I've gone to Moonlight, I've seen some dolphin pods out in the water, which has been exciting. They don't like to come too close to shore. Can't blame them. So it's definitely a distant view, but even seeing them in the distance is magical. Yeah, it's always so exciting to see those little fins dipping in and out of the water, and it's so neat how they travel in pods. I feel like pretty much any time I've seen a pod of dolphins, most of them are pretty evenly spread out, and then I'll see a pair of fins, two fins next to each other that are really in sync. They're much closer together than any of the others, and they're, jumping and dipping and jumping and dipping in unison. And I always wonder if it's like a mother and baby, or like a couple. I learned recently that dolphins have names for each other within their pod. Yeah, isn't that cool? So one dolphin might be known in the group as E, and then another one's known as E, or one is just E. That sort of thing. I'm sure that's exactly it. Yeah, there have been a lot of riptides lately. I guess there always are. When we were out in the water, a lifeguard rolled up on one of those golf cart looking kind of things and started shouting something at us through a megaphone, and the sound quality was atrocious. It was completely garbled. It sounded like the parents in the Peanuts, like wah, 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 with more of an urgent tone to it though. And so everybody that was out in the water, we were all looking amongst ourselves like, what'd he say? What's he say? So we all, swim him into shore and kind of crowd around him and are like, what'd you just say? And yeah, he was warning us about a riptide not too far off that we needed to watch out for. But yeah, you'd think they'd be able to invest in higher quality megaphones or something like that. Or even, I was thinking how sometimes when you're driving down the highway, there will be one of those rectangular black signs with all the little LED nubs in it, where it'll have in all caps a message in neon orange letters that they can customize what it says. Sometimes it'll be warning you about weather conditions or traffic or an accident, or just warning you to wear your seatbelt or don't drive drunk. Don't drive under the influence. What if they could mount one of those bad boys on top of the lifeguard cart, and then he could just roll up and whistle or something, and we'd look and just could see, riptide, shark, something. Everybody out in the water could actually properly get the message. Another eventful beach occurrence, when we were laying out on the sand, the people who were lounging just a little ways down from us, their beach umbrella got dislodged out of the sand by a particularly zesty gust of wind. So this umbrella was coming tumbling towards us. And it was happening so fast, yet somehow also so slowly. And Chris kept telling me to get out of the way as it was getting closer. But I was like a deer in the headlights, just watching it come at me. And when it eventually made impact, I just sort of whacked it out of the way. No harm done. But I was slightly concerned by my lack of self-preservation instinct. It feels like my lip gloss is wearing off. I think I'm gonna apply a bit more. I'm honestly honestly less concerned with the way that it looks and more just really into the way that it feels. It's one of those like plumping ones, which basically, you know, creates that effect by giving you an allergic reaction. But this one's not like that. It doesn't like sting or hurt. It's just incredibly minty, and I like how it feels. It feels like my lips are made out of ice. I just smooched Elsa. Oh, thanks. I love it. I call it my baby basket. Not because there's a baby in there, but you know, it's like a baby picnic basket. It's got a neat shape to it. It sort of comes up to a point at the top here. This little knot closure. And I've put in this strawberry pin. So cute. Look at that face. Blue hair. Little green leaves. I love the white stitches for seats. Nothing gets me like a little bit of white stitching. I always think that looks so charming. So yeah, as always, I've got plenty of goodies in here. We could have our traditional purse peruse. Party purse peruse. Yeah, that's our thing, isn't it? So the one I've got on is Buxom. Isn't it pretty? It's got plenty of golden shimmers. Kind of goes with my eyeshadow, right? I have been known to coordinate. The color is called Ryan, which is a little bit underwhelming to me, honestly. You know, with a color like this, I would expect something like a Peach Bellini or Fairy Princess. But yeah, it's Ryan. And then the cap. I was gonna say the cap is conveniently a mirror, but it is very warping. I mean, I can see that the lip gloss does look quite nice, but I look like as though I've been squashed by an anvil. We're gonna see what other treasures we've got in here. Me too, dude, me too. You see a kid that's hanging out with a lizard and you want to know what the lizard's name is, and the kid's like, it's a secret, but you've got to know. Let's see. Oh, I mean, I'm not like into essential oils, but lately I've been like into essential oils. Head relief. It's got lavender, basil, rosemary, orange peel, peppermint leaf, and eucalyptus. It is relieving, purifying, and cleansing. I've got a diffuser in my room that I like to put a few drops into before I go to sleep. But I also just like to keep it in my bag to do this. Just peacefully huff it a little bit. Not even when I have a headache, just like whatever I wanna be soothed. How rude of me. Go ahead. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. It reminds me of something. Christmas, maybe. Like Christmas from when I was a kid. I don't know. Like Christmas at my grandma's house. Yeah, I like it a lot. I've got this bandana, hair tie sort of thing. You can wear it around your neck, but I usually like to just roll it up like that, and then I tuck it behind my head, bring it up like that. Tie it in place, and then sort of luck of the draw whether or not these two little bits at the top end up looking cute or silly. Cross your fingers for me, please. I'm too scared to look. Do I look like an adorable milkmaid or a sad rabbit? Somewhere in between. I think I can live with that. Okay. I've got a rock. Try not to be too jealous. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's nice light gray with some swirls of white throughout. Here and here. And my favorite part is this ring here. It reminds me of the I think it's called a blue ringed octopus. This is reminiscent of the pattern on those guys. It's a lucky rock. We've got a sampler of Aqua di Gio Parfum. Do you want a spritz? I don't remember if it smells good or not. I'll be the guinea pig. It's worthy. Okay. Where do you want it? They always say pressure points, right? So we could do your wrist. We could do your neck, just behind your ear. The neck, okay. Let me just move your hair out of the way. Good. Alright, hold your breath. Perfect. Do you like it? I didn't burden you with stink, did I? Cool. I think it's nice. Got a little bee barrette. Do you have any hairs on your head that have been pestering you as of late? These are the ones that have been giving you trouble. Not for long. Okay, I'm just going to smooth those bad boys out. Make honorable citizens out of them. Just tuck that into your hair. Good. Was that a shiver I saw? Has it finally happened? Are you getting cold? Okay. Let's get you all bundled up. Just going to put that over your shoulders. Alright, put your arm through for me. I know you can do it yourself, but I can do it better. I know just how to put on jackets to achieve maximum warmth. I'm about to tell you my secrets. Are you kidding me? Just trust me. The results speak for themselves. And then let's zip you up. No, I swear I'm a professional. I'm just taking my time. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to tell you about the other day I was at the Botanical Gardens and I met this little boy that you would have loved. So, okay, there's this winding path through this thick forest of bamboo. And eventually it opens up to this clearing with a little pond with all these lily pads and lilies and frogs, dragonflies, and turtles swimming in the water. And crouched over the water is this adorable little boy. You know, there's different types of little boys. I feel like there's sporty little boys, and there's nerdy little boys, and there's bug little boys. This was a bug boy, if I've ever seen one. And his mom was there. She was so sweet. And he had this little paper cup in his hand full of mealworms that I think they give out to you at the botanical gardens for people to feed to the turtles. And so he was so gingerly, one by one, feeding these mealworms to the turtles. I would have thought that that would be risky, you know, like they might bite you, even on accident. But they seemed to be surprisingly gentle. So the turtles were different sizes. There seemed to be an alpha one, maybe a mom, perhaps an older sister, and a baby. And this boy was really excited about the baby. They were all swimming around and bumping into each other every so often. And he said, "They're playing tag, I just know it." And the biggest turtle was hogging the worms at one point. He was sort of like shouldering everybody else out of the way to get them all to himself. And this boy was having none of that. He scolded him. He said, "Naughty, naughty, naughty turtle, no more worms for you," and refused to give him any more worms until he behaved. Yeah, good to know that he values equity so early on. Another one of my favorite parts was there was a subtropical fruit garden. It's always very surprising to see how different fruits grow that you usually just see in the grocery store and don't give much thought to if they come from a tree or a bush or a vine. So that was really fun to see how they grew and what they looked like at the different stages of growth. There were pomegranates, figs, cherries, avocados, grapefruit, bananas, cherimoya. It felt like being in the Garden of Eden. There were lots of volunteers wandering around who were super helpful, sharing cool facts about the plants and telling people about their favorite areas to check out, little hidden spots that are tucked away that you might have missed just by staying on the main trails. Yeah, so I definitely recommend the botanical garden. That was a great time. I've been looking for more ways to wander around and stretch out my legs, get some sun. Oh, I've been wanting to ask you to come get boba with me sometime. Do you like boba? Yeah, there's this place down the street, down that way on the left, like a third of a mile maybe. Have you been there? It's so good. I've been getting their mango slush with either lychee jellies or mango jellies for the full mango experience, or almond milk tea with the classic tapioca pearls. They've also got snacks like bubble waffles. Oreo is the best flavor. Very cute and addictive. Yeah, so I was thinking we could grab some treats there and then just find somewhere to wander around while we have them, like a park or something. Looks like those sprinklers are coming on. Do you want to get back inside? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm free whenever. I'm going to Portland at the end of the month, so anytime before or after the last week of the month, I'm good to go, boba-wise. Yeah. I'm super excited. The cooler weather should be nice, and I'm hoping to get to see the leaves starting to change. I'll send you pictures for sure. Yeah, okay. Let's get in there.